this rust bucket. Oh, the Bridgeman's a fine ship. But put you in the field any day. Worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to take him home.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team. The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Okay, so got these. Then I'm going to be going to that, so I need to figure out what that is. It is at that. Okay. Are you serious right now? Please go. What's D?
All clear. Green for takeoff. Weapons hot, ready to bring the pain, sir.
Excuse me.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth right here.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Defending Diamond City is nothing me, my boys, the wall, and a few turrets can't handle.
Head on inside. See that big blimp? Brotherhood of Steel.
Hey there.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access, in and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Right.
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the... If anyone could...
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain.
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's grisly.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth.
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm gonna...
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview.
No,
I
why
wanna
the
hear how
fuck
this whole
don't
story got started.
you fucking sort?
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. It's time to prove it wrong.
Ugh, I hate Piper so much. Oh, I still haven't slept. In the game, I slept through it.
Got a question? Should talk to Sullivan.
Oh god. so, you know.
Always wondered what you'd look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
Knight. I can't believe super mutants were human ones. How could
Duty
science
shift
have
was
gone
long,
so
but
wrong?
I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
He wanted to pull that crap on me. He thought his was bright, mine is bright.
Someone there!
I like you.
Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you
A new player in Good Neighbor. Welcome to
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make
Bingo.
sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong. We load... He'll act as a host.
All right.
Just sit down over there.
Mm-hmm.
See you on the other side.
I gotta do something real quick. I gotta cook my potatoes.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
Remember, you are experiencing
Don't know why
these
Mom
memories
was with
as
him.
Kellogg.
Maybe
This
at
may
some
prove
point in his life he
disorienting
wasn't a
at
complete
first.
asshole.
All 5 states have now signed on.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
As of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez, and I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well, for a while.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if...
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem.
I find it kind of weird that it's following me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Impressive. I can grab the guns in a memory.
One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
Intact memory.
But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope...
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I feel okay.
Am I okay? Are you...
Don't be alarmed. But you're neural? Are you...
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil.
Where?
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after.
If you're...
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't...
Good luck.
Sure.
By the way...
Uh-huh. Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to you. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Chess. Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind.
Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite cookie? Didn't I see you on the other day?
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What did you say? Oh, that's right.
weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Someone's out there.
Please just go. What are you doing? You're turning back around. Oh yeah, this dude's not wearing anything. He's so gonna die. This lady is gonna die. She ain't wearing no power armor. She gonna die of raids. Rads.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him.
Justice will be administered. You may now resume your
Hey, Virgil.
What?
activities.
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did...
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? What makes you think...
Uh-huh. Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't... Why are you even...
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Never mind. What reason could...
Uh-huh. I'm trying to find my son.
Oh, I had no... Yeah. If your son, I can help.
You help me and I'll...
Oh, if... I think that's pretty reasonable. In exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerialize the relay. That means...
Right.
No.
No, never heard of them.
Another secret of the Institute. Trust me, it's good that you haven't found out the hard way. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very...
Let's go. Just point me...
Well, it's... No,
Okay, let's get to work. Sure.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of sea. Now, when you get to the ruin, follow the Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. Good luck finding a courser, Jim.
Usually I wouldn't have a problem, but I have a problem. God dang it, bro.
Glad to have you aboard. Taking off in a moment. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight.
Well, that's going. I'm gonna do some stuff.